Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to FKA TWIGS and her new song, Eusexua. Interesting name. I wonder what it means. Is it an actual word or has she made this one up? I think it might be one that she's just made up, but I'm so excited to hear it. And obviously, you know, FKA TWIGS is one of the OG experimental artists that I listen to on this channel. I actually think she was the third artist I reacted to on this channel. So excited to go back to her music and hear her again now as well. Really excited to hear what the song's like. I'm actually just like, I'm like tripping over my words a little bit because I'm like, and my brain's not functioning properly because I'm just like, I just want to get into it. But I do need to lay out the ground rules. No, that's not the word. Sorry, I'm also tired because I've just like been speaking to Lucent for 2.5 hours because we did like a podcast thing, and so I'm pretty exhausted, but too excited not to do this video. I'm gonna listen to the song first and then I'm gonna react to the music video. However, the music video portion will only be on Patreon. So if you want to become a patron, the link will be in the description. Also, if you can't do that, don't worry. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. All those links will be in the description. But yeah, if you want to see me watch the music video, do become a patron at the bottom tier and you can see this video completely uncut and you get to watch me watch the music video. Okay, anyway, let's get into it. I have absolutely no idea what the vibes are going to be at all. Like, so, okay, right, let's just do it. Let's go. Oh. Ooh, it's like a heartbeat in a way though. Oh yeah.
Wonder how you feel.
Her vocals are so intimate and dry.
King size time, vertical sunrise, I fly.
The reverb on her voice now, expanding.
Sexual. Do you feel alone? You're not alone.
Wow.
Eusexua. Wonder if you see.
It's like we're in the deep depths of the ocean.
The way that we translate it, baby. King size time, vertical sunrise, capsized, free as you. Do you feel alone? You're not alone.
Wow. I was gonna say, it's like...
And if they ask you, say you feel it, but don't call it love. You're sexual. You're sexual. No, you're not alone. And if they ask you, say you feel it.
Wow.
People always told me that I'd take my love too far, then refuse to help me. I was on the edge of something greater than before, but nobody told me. You sexual.
Oh, you know that feeling, it kind of gave me the feeling of cellophane. Oh, wrapped in cellophane. And then the music goes all distorted and almost like you're being wrapped in it. And then at the end there, it had that same sort of like almost restricted, like feel to it. That is really cool. Okay, I really want to look into the lyrics of that. But you know, she said, and I was just about to say it, and I opened my eyes to say it. She said, "Do you feel alone, lost out at sea?" And I just mentioned it feels like we're deep underwater, and then I was just about to say, "Oh, it feels like we're coming from the bottom of the ocean up to like the absolute tippy top of the universe, right? Just amongst the stars." And she literally says, "You're not alone under the stars." So I was like, "Oh, hang on, that's interesting," because it felt like that. It felt like we literally went from the depths of the ocean to the top of the universe. Like I said, that's incredible. I love the way that like picked up and felt and expanded, just got bigger and bigger. And like the song in general, I guess, like reminds me of Cellophane in that way, because that's exactly what Cellophane does too. You know, it literally goes from being small to quite large and then ends on a more smaller level as well, just like this one did. Oh my God, let's look at the lyrics. So she says, "Wonder how you feel, wonder how you feel. Words cannot describe, baby, this feeling deep inside." So she's wondering how they feel, but she's saying she can't even describe the way that she feels. Maybe by them telling her how she feels, she'll be able to establish what she feels as well. "King-sized, I'm vertical sunrised." like flying capsized. "Free, I see you are, Eusexua." King-sized, I'm vertical sunrise. Like flying capsized. Flying capsized. Like flying even though you're stuck. You know, you're actually going down, but you're flying. That's interesting. That really matches up with the deepness of the water and the height of being at the top of the universe, whatever that is, you know? And then she says, "Free, I see you are, Eusexua." And I want to know what that means, but she's saying, I feel like I'm trapped and free all at the same time, but I see you're free. You look free to me. Let's see what Eusexua, let's see what someone has said here about what that means. Someone wrote on Genius, "Having come up with the word herself, FKA Twigs explained that Eusexia is a term used to describe a feeling of extreme euphoria." I did think it would mean euphoria in some way, just because of the way it sounds, "in which one transcends the human form." In her 2024 interview with Vogue magazine, Twigs further described her new lexicon. She said, "So eusexia is that feeling that, at least in the English dictionary, there is not a word for this. You know that feeling of when you've been out all night and you lose 7 hours to music and you look at your phone and you think, oh my gosh, it's 8 a.m. and last time you looked it was 1. It's because you've been in a state of eusexia. You are. It's also if you meet somebody that you really like and you just kiss all night and you kiss for all hours, you lose time. It's like your body becomes one and you're just an amoeba. And it's like that, this kind of meditative, like amazing physical experience. For me, it's also the moment before I get a really good idea of pure clarity. Like when everything moves out the way, everything in your mind is completely blank and your mind is elevated. That's Eusexua, and that is the only place I want to be now. That's when I feel the most like myself, when everything's completely clear. And you say like, what have I learned over the past few years? I've just been removing anything that stops me from being in Eusexua. That's gorgeous. So it's like constantly, in a way, I read it as like constantly being in the present, but also not paying attention to time at all and just enjoying the moment. But also, like she said, the blank space before you get an idea, a place of stability. And yeah, I'm flying capsized. She's stuck and she's in a point of nothingness, but she's flying because nothingness is helping her reach those ideas and that flying sort of feeling, she could get high just by being sat there, I hope that makes sense. Maybe I could describe it a bit better if I had a bit more energy in me, but yeah, I love that. And then she says, "Do you feel alone? You're not alone. And if they ask you, say you feel it, but don't call it love. Eusexua." I wonder what that means then. Do you feel alone? You're not alone. I wonder who she's talking to. Is she talking to us? Because, loneliness is a very common thing to feel. I know I feel it being a single woman. And then her saying, you're not alone, feels very comforting. And then she says, if they ask you, say you feel it, but don't call it love, Eusexua. Yeah, like, don't call it love anymore. It's a new word. It's a new feeling, a developed feeling called Eusexua. It's even more potent than love, I guess she's trying to say. Maybe, I don't know. Then she says, wonder if you see, the way that we transcribe it, baby, can change the course of time. Yeah, so it actually sounds like she's saying the way we transcribe it is like how we take one thing, we put it in a different format. And by doing that, having a new shift of perspective, we can change the course of time. So if you immerse yourself in something enough that you forget time, it can change you. It changes the course of time, but it will change you too. It will change your perspective and the way you feel about things. Maybe even about love. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense. I'm trying to make sense, guys. And then at the end, she says, people always told me that I take my love too far, then refused to help me. I was on the edge of something greater than before, but nobody told me. Eusexua. Wow. So people always told me I take my love too far. Maybe that's why she's created a new word for what this new form of love is, you know, because she's like, I don't care that you think I took it too far. I'm actually creating a whole new word for it now. But she's saying here, really, you refused to help me. You didn't even try and help me when I do that. You left me alone and scared. No one helped. No one helped me at all, basically. I was going through heartbreak or maybe not picking the right people to be with. I was on the edge of something greater than before, but nobody told me. You did refuse to help me, but you also didn't see that I was just getting closer to the thing that I really believe in, which is Eusexua. Maybe. This love developed into something even more potent in some way. It's something that she genuinely, you know, believes in, and it is her euphoria. That is her euphoria. Something like that, maybe. I don't know, but hopefully that made some nick of sense. But anyway, going over to the Patreon now, I'm going to be watching the music video. All right, back to YouTube. That was an incredible music video. We did have like a whole other song in there as well that I was surprised about, but it was so cool. If you want to see me checking it out, please do go over to Patreon. Like I said, other than that, absolutely loved this song, and also the other song that was in the music video. That was really cool. I'm not going to look into the lyrics of it right now, but I don't know, hopefully this means an album's coming. That would be freaking awesome, wouldn't it? But anyway, yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next time. Bye!